Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So I just want to start off on the monthly because it is quite important. And if you have a look at that, we've got a monthly pin bar. Now, the low of the month and the close of the month are going to be two very important levels, but we'll get to that on the 1 hour time frame. We are overextended. I mean, we've been wanting some kind of a pullback for quite some time, but whether we get the pullback we need is another story completely. So there is a weekly level that I think is well worth paying attention to, and that's this area here. It does look like it was tested, but we'll get there now on the lower time frames. Okay, so yeah, you can see we did eventually get down there. So it's right at the close of the market though. So I think that is a zone to pay attention to. If we start moving down through the time frames, you'll see the chaos here. You know, we had Friday down, then a nice move up, but we basically just tested the break and then continued the slide. So for me at the moment, this level here is what you need to pay attention to is 45.62. Below that, actually that's wrong. Let's get it right. So it's there. And I'm just going to add another level in there. You can just see all the interactions, see all the tails here. So my apologies, we haven't hit that target. So this is kind of where I would be waiting for a long, which is around 45.50. So nice juicy setup for me. That's 45.50 would definitely be an area that I'm going to put a couple of limit orders in. And it's probably just going to be a quick 300 point, 200 points go, maybe even 600 points, 500 points. So could be quite juicy by just putting a limit order in there and taking the profit quickly as the market tries to find its feet. So if you look at it on the hour, you can see all intents purposes kind of sideways, but the only challenge is this sideways move is worth 1,400 pips, and that pays salary. So you've got to pay attention to this. Either reduce your position size, wait at the levels, and just take the bounces. Take the rejections, take the bounces. At the moment, trend is looking to the downside, but it is really confused. You can see down, up, big down, big up. Completely confused, and this is going to continue until the politicians and the scientists actually talk from the same book. At the moment, they are all over the place. So for me today, definitely not looking to short. I don't short this market. Looking for structure, and the structure to me looks like it's going to be at 45.50. So 45.50 is a fairly decent area to pay attention to. The other area that you do need to pay attention to is the close of the month, and that's right over there. So that would be 45.88. And if you look to the left, there's quite a bit of interaction there. So let's just say, from along at 45.50.7, I'd prepared to do sort of probably a 200 point stop loss, and my risk is 200 points, but my gain should be around 360 points, which is that's quite nice and juicy. Anyway, that's the only opportunity that I can see right now. Not too sure I want to be chasing shorts on this. It does look appetizing, but I've been burnt so many times going against a bigger trend, so we just don't do it. Anyway, a little bit of a rounding bottom here as well. You can see low, low, higher, low, and we're now flirting with the neckline of this little head and shoulders here. So shoulder, head, shoulder, and we need to break above 4600 and hold it for it to be a move to the upside. I think just pay attention to moving averages. You can see how they're working out, even with it being so volatile. If you've missed this move, it's not the end of the world. Kind of don't know how you would have got it because you needed to wait for a retest. No retest, but here comes a retest here. And you can see the tail starting, another big slide. So you would have got maybe not quite as much there, but you would have got a little bit less. And don't be greedy. It would have paid the bills. Anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. And there's money to be made both directions at the moment. So you just, You need to pick one and stick to it. And my preferred one is long. So if I do see levels, I buy up the levels and I just get out at the next level. So at the moment, I'm just scalping the longs rather than trading the shorts. I hope that helps somewhat, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.